the light beyond the storm. In a small coastal village nestled between the cliffs and the sea, lived a young woman named Alina. The villagers often spoke of her as the girl who smiles at the storm, for she carried a light in her eyes that the darkest clouds couldn't dim. But it hadn't always been that way. Years ago, Alina had lost both her parents in a tragic shipwreck. She was only 16, left alone to care for her younger brother, Micah. With no income, no family nearby, and no one to lean on, many thought she would crumble under the weight of grief and responsibility. She nearly did. There were days when the hunger gnawed louder than the wind outside, and nights when Micah's cries echoed in the hollow silence of their home. But one morning, as Alina sat at the edge of the cliff watching the sun rise, a thought came like a whisper: this pain will not last forever. Hold on. There is more. That was the day hope took root. Alina began to see hope not as a foolish dream but as the quiet strength that lives in small acts: a loaf of bread given by a kind neighbor, the giggle of her brother as he chased gulls, the warmth of the sun through the window. Day by day, she worked, mending nets for fishermen, cleaning houses, and eventually teaching the village children to read and write. Each step forward, no matter how small, was powered by her belief that life could still be beautiful. Hope didn't take away the pain, but it gave her the strength to keep going. Years passed. Micah grew strong, smart, and full of laughter. The villagers, inspired by Alina's courage, began to change. They created a community fund for those in need, started a school, and supported one another with open hands. And at the heart of it all was the girl who had once stood on the cliff, ready to give up, but who chose instead to hope. One stormy night, as the sea raged and thunder roared, a child ran to Alina, terrified. She wrapped the child in her arms and whispered, "Storms pass, my love. But hope stays. It gives us strength, even when the skies are dark." And so it was. In that village, people came to believe that while life brings its storms, it is hope that anchors the soul, and gives us the strength to rise again. Like, share, follow and comment.